Winston-Salem was the first community in America to create an annual fund for the arts. This helped build amazing cultural resources that many of us enjoy today. But so much has happened since. What's motivating to young organizations in our community today? And how can the community partner with them to everyone's benefit?
I think it's always important to keep new things coming through, hearing new voices, seeing new faces. It keeps us all on our toes, it keeps us all experimenting, trying things. But also I think there's this fear that we're going to abandon traditional or classical things if we invest in new things. And I would beg to differ, obviously. I think bringing new energy in kind of helps to even protect some of those more traditional things, because then they get put up against other options, and then you've got an even larger array of things to experience in a city.
That makes a lot of sense. I think being that I'm from away and you're from here, it's an interesting balance, and I love this city. I came here serendipitously, but it's a wonderful place for me to bring my energy and my vision to, because there wasn't a glass studio and there wasn't this kind of endeavor before. Sure. But I love the history that's rooted here, and it's so meaningful. And it's also part of how we grow and learn as a culture and as a society. So I think finding that balance is really important.
Art has a really special power and a really special voice to shed light on things about a community, or different perspectives about a community that are just kind of impossible to do in other ways. And artists have a really important role to play with that. For Winston-Salem, I think it's absolutely crucial to have young energy and artistic energy contributing to how the conversations are taking place about how Winston is changing.
We want folks to be invested in our city. I think it's important that we give them a seat at the table early on, like while they're in that young adult phase and willing to invest in Winston-Salem. I also just think pragmatically, doing that sort of organically ensures that we have the diversity that I think is essential for success. The way that art has the potential to enhance dialogue, expose folks to different perspectives. And if I think about that in a particular context of Winston, which is undergoing a very visible change, structurally, I guess blossoming artists, those that we don't even know about yet, will really have a huge role in creating bridges across our communities, because Winston is such an interesting place. And I think there are a lot of opportunities for art to really be the facilitator. And so for me, that's exciting.
I think that the traditional model of fundraising and philanthropy is shifting into a new direction. I think that creative ventures and entrepreneurial startups still need a lot of investment from the community to really be successful, and to really engage and support those organizations on a day-to-day active level.
For me, it's frustrating when small business and art especially is seen as this charity case, like we're going to donate to it because it needs it, but you're donating something that has real, true value and brings revenue into a city. Investors that get that are willing to take those sort of risks, and actually, I would even say they probably have an investment portfolio that is very attractive because of that, because they've invested in really interesting things. Places like yours and ours, it is a bigger community orientation, not just a place to blow gas or make beer. We are creating something, we are being artists, but we're also providing a safe and inspiring place for people to express themselves.
The Arts Council created a fund for community members who want to direct their annual contributions to fund creative ventures in our community. Please visit intothearts.org to make a donation.